Okay, welcome to Quest for Details. We're gonna go look around for whatever details we can find. There's all kinds of old stuff sticking out of the banks. The water has gone down. We're gonna crawl up some crazy ditches and see what we find. You're invited with me. Well, this is what the rock mix looks like on the little beach that we're on. Oh, I'm just picking up all kinds of volcanic glass. It's scattered throughout here. There's literally a mountain of volcanic glass nearby. So it smashes and bashes its way down these ditches and creeks and waterways, and I thought that we would look at it because there's so many different flavors. That one's like green and gray. This is from the Sonoma volcanic field as opposed to like Cobb Mountain or Canocti, which we recently looked at. And mostly just raw little nuggets with their outsides still on them. So just gathering them up because it's a good sampling. So we'll just bring a bag of those, look at it up close here, and yeah, you can see there's bigger pieces of it, so make sure we have a good selection. Oh, dark glass. Here's some blue or aqua shining through. Looks like the bottom of an old Coke bottle. Just checking the gravels. Just did a crazy climb through a bunch of bushes. We got another section of beach. I don't see any human footprints. It's a good thing. Got pieces like this with lots of secondaries. I'll give you a close-up here, but definitely could have been a little tool. We'll keep it safe, just in case. A lot of workings going on, besides just the original one that broke it, and a lot of them are on the sharpening edge there. Again, there's a mountain of pieces like this just naturally upheaved from the ground. Oh my gosh, that looks like a piece of uranium glass right there. How serendipitous. That's one of the things I hunt for. This is like a Vaseline glass. I bet you that glows uranium. It's got uranium salts in it. I bet you it fluoresces in the dark. That is awesome. That already makes this trip down here. I dig through whole bottle dumps, sometimes throwing everything left and right looking for a shard of this. I've been faceting it and just doing all kinds of stuff with it. And this is one of the 3 pieces that I have that's a milky color. That's a Vaseline. It's a slightly radioactive glass. That's awesome. Again, these long things. This has actual gray and black in it, and yeah, could definitely just been used as a tool like that. We're close enough to the source where over 30,000 years of inhabitants, pieces were picked up, worked on, used, tossed down repeatedly, that type of thing. And just beautiful broken pieces all the way through. See, some of these I'm taking just because they're such a good example of this super pure black. And again, a lot of secondaries, but that can happen as it tumbles down across the rocks too. An edge like that every time it catches will fleck. And this is some of the purest volcanic glass that you will find for these entire regions. It is the Napa Valley Glass Mountain Black. Has very few inclusions and tends to just be completely pure, and so it naps and works like that, and to this day it's sought after for those virtues. And that's about how much of it there is in the watersheds and water systems of these valleys. Nice chunks. How can you not bring that home? That shiny black inside there, just like that. That's just lost all of its outside. Nice little blank. Clorox bottle top. Oh, it's hard to stop collecting. So many nice pieces. Yeah, I tilted this one up. I can see that it's basically a knife. It's a classic ear shape. And they just took the natural break at the stone and made that into a knife at least halfway. Actually, it goes the whole way. That is definitely a little tool. Yep, careful little secondaries all the way along the edge. Awesome. Happy to recover that. We'll go ahead and put that in a safe spot. Here's one that has a strong likelihood of being used as a scraper, an opportune tool that then got gifted some little secondaries along there. Although again, that one would be unprovable, but just its shape and its use totally suggests that. So going to keep it safe. Ooh, sweet little cool things. Nice little random scallops. Some of those are even just the natural little pittings. And that's what the river does. A nice little handle off a glass mug. Who doesn't like that? That's super fun. What are you? Nice fleck. Big chunk. I think we'll leave that and then check out this jasper. Nice jasper find for the day. Right there. Here's a little piece with some striation in it that we can see. Pieces of milk glass. It's important to flip every little edge that you see. Back and forth, top of the bottle. Ooh, green glass. That's nice. That's its own sort of nice, huh? That's pretty. That's a real nice piece. We'll get you in the light here. It's got its natural bubbly surface on that side. And then just that jet black. That one looks like a big old actual spear tip. Yeah, there's the base. Okay. Yep, nice fluting all the way down it. I know it's kind of rough, but I think they took the opportune shape and just worked with it a little more, and that would have been a big, old, bad spear. See that shape at the end there? Yeah. Definitely, that needs to be kept safe. There's a really cool piece. It's got its natural skin on there, but it's like a pillar basalt looking thing. It's obsidian, and it's actually a brown obsidian if you look on the inside there. That is pretty cool. Ah, look at that right there. It's the mid shaft of a spear tip. Totally worked. It's been tumbled by the river. It lost its point. It lost its base. But that's what it is. For sure. What a bizarre kind of pink looking obsidian is this in the background? I think we're going to take that because it has pink all over the outside, and I've never seen that. So, right on now. Okay, we'll put that somewhere safe. Really hard to tell with a lot of things. 1,000 things could have been a tool. 1,000 things could have been made by the river. Look at that right there, number one. Beautiful little section of a spear tip. It's missing the bottom and the little top, but that's what it is. So that needs to go somewhere safe. And then that drew my eye to what was right behind it, but I want to give this proper appreciation. This is freaking awesome. Glad that we could rescue it from the clutches of the gravels, and we'll put it somewhere where it won't get hurt. And then right beyond it, look at this crevice agate sitting here, glowing. Wow. Beautiful. That's gorgeous. Piece of chalcedony. Love that. So we're super lucky. Super lucky. It's a happy day. Look at that. That's the top of a really big spearhead right there. You see that? There's the bottom of it, made out of nice gray stripes. Gray and black stripes. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's go get that wet. Oh, look at the stripes in there. See, they were using color too. Oh, it's beautiful. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. It's one of the prettiest in a while for sure. Wow. Okay. That looks like somebody made a knife. There's a natural piece of rock. I really don't think that it was naturally chipped like that. I think that that's using the natural edges on that so that it wasn't sharp, and then giving yourself one sharp edge. It's got that back and forth. Oh yeah. There it is in the right hand. That sure looks like a big old nice knife to me. That's crazy. Enough to be lifted out of the bed. Hard to say. Ooh, that's not. There's another piece of chalcedony. Cute little crevice agate right there. See, all these little ditches can be worked, for sure. Here's even a little side culvert, and look what has washed out of there with a lot of other crud. It's another midsection. Totally worked. Totally beautiful. Here's the base of it. That's actually what caught my eye. It looks like a little eye. And then lost its top. Damn, look what I spotted. That there's the find of the day. It's a little river worn, but it's a perfect little spear tip, miniature, beautiful and complete. There. That is gorgeous. But just goes to show you just gotta catch the angle of the tip at the right moment and the right angle. Wow. So we will put that somewhere safe. Don't you worry. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't believe how small and delicate that is. Okay, we're gonna keep hunting while we have daylight. Okay, I swear. Okay, this just happened again. I came over to look at this crazy pile. It's always good to go through what other people have gathered up, because sometimes I found river-worn ones and things like that that people don't recognize, plus the nice stock pieces of obsidian. I already have so much raw gathered up that we're just doing a wander. And then I look down here. Oh, wow, it's not much. Oh, it is. That's the complete top of a little guy. There's where it would have notched in. And that is a little teeny tiny actual arrowhead instead of spear tip. It just lost its other little notch and base, so it would have had a little flat base. Look like your typical arrowhead drawing. That's beautiful though. And so close to that stockpile. So yeah. Let me put a little forehead sweat on here. Yep. Okay. That's beautiful. We'll keep that safe. I'm gonna keep going here. I'm just keeping my eyes out for all these other pieces that might be something. Well, here's one that looks like an obsidian needle like you'd get in Davis Creek. Although, I'm thinking this one might have been whittled down almost purposefully like that. It's been all scuffed up by the river. But I'm thinking that might be a little poker, like a little awl for making the holes that then the thread would go through. For poking in leather and stuff like that. So I think that might be an actual little needle. Oh, don't fall down. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get over this next section of water, so kind of working back over all this real good. But finding the little details for sure. Ow! It's stabbing me. A little piece of porcelain. I think it's just regular milk glass. Real pretty though. Okay, we're miles away. And we've done some crazy things to get here. Finding a couple of suspicious pieces here. Like that's definitely a knife. It's been rounded down. But that is definitely a little tool. Definitely a little knife. Yep, 100% on that. What are you? What bizarre thing are you? You seeing this? Whoa, never seen that before in my life. It looks like some sort of botryoidal, tough, something bizarre. Okay. Bizarre. Definitely keeping that. And what did I see? Oh, I saw so many things. Oh, here it is. What are you? Yeah, that looks like they took a piece that was well shaped already, and I see 1,000 little secondaries on there. And on that side, I'd say that's another little curved scraper for sure. Okay, look at that. Perfect example. I found a cool piece of super mineralized, meaning fossilized, Napa Valley petrified wood. That definitely is, and I can show you 1,000 examples of what isn't. We are in the land of rhyolite and bedded ash, and there are thousands of stones around us that look like petrified wood, to the point where I don't even purposely hunt it in this particular creek because there are so many lookalikes it would drive you absolutely buggers. But once in a while your eye fixes on a piece and you just know it by color, by shape, by everything. So that's a little piece of driftwood, and nice find for sure. And I had just slowed down because I was looking at this piece, which has got some crazy polka dots going on the inside, and it's actually like an agate looking creature. There's blues and orange, carnelian and blue chalcedony all mixing together in there. Very beautiful. And then that's what made me spot this. So we'll keep our eyes out for more of that too. This is what I wanted to show you. This. And people will find loads of this. And it's got so many. It's just all the different rhyolites. And it's for sure not petrified wood. A lot of volcanic stuff going on here. But that's what made this type. We're in the Sonoma Blast Zone. And this was actually fossilized by a volcanic explosion covering it up instead of just time itself. Still picking up every piece of glass that I see. And now of course we're looking for chalcedonies and jaspers and agates and marbles and bottles and anything. Uranium glass. It's been a pretty cool hunt. Oh, look at these chunks of black. There's a nice pure piece. It's about as pure and gemmy as we get in this coastal range. Boom. Look what's laying there a little ways away. I think that's a big old knife. It definitely is. It's crude. But that's a big... There's a working edge on one side. Maybe a toss down. Definitely was worked on, definitely was shaped by humans. I'm just for sure of that. Look at that base. Yeah. Yep, just might have got to a spot and decided not to finish it because, like you can see, there's lots of material around. Yeah, I'd say that definitely could have been a little improvised tool. Is that a little piece of petrified wood right there? It is. And then this is either end of something, maybe a little chisel or something, but it was shaped down like that. And that on that side has too many little workings, so it was a something also. Our next look, there might even be two right by each other. Oh, it's got a little damage on its tip there, but otherwise it's river worn. That's a beautiful little spear tip. We'll rescue that from the water for sure. Keep that, keep that somewhere safe. That's insane. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's look at this chalcedony here, this gaba agate. Beautiful. That beautifulness. It's a crevice agate like we find in other watersheds that we hunt. The background here, hard to tell at this point in the game. I just have to smash and crash its way onto oblivion and sand.